connection on Enlightened World Network. And I am doing this live directly from Facebook, so hopefully I will get to see your posts. I welcome you, and I would like to just begin this broadcast with a couple minutes of relaxation. So let's just take a moment to settle in and be present. Take a deep breath. Hold it for a second or two. And as you release it gently, release any tension in your shoulders, in your fingers, in your toes. And take another deep breath in. And gently hold it and release any remaining tension. Feel your body settle in. And today I was thinking about habitual emotion. And I think in this particular time, it might be very easy to establish certain patterns of emotion that are not the most positive. And I imagine that this time also activates patterns of emotion that uh, could be better redirected. So let's talk about how to do that. There's all kinds of things that we can do, but one of the things is to provide ourselves with a reminder to check in to where we are in any given moment, because oftentimes we'll get just in the experience and not allow ourselves to have perspective on what's going on, so that if we're not aware, we can't really make a choice. So let's look at, and actually this technique that I'm going to talk about is great for any new pattern that you want to establish. And what we're going to do is conquer the crazy with Crazier today. How's that? So let's say you have issues around anxiety, and that's a behavioral pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to break that pattern. It's called a pattern interrupt. And you're going to use your phone to set alarms. And depending on how overwhelmed you get by emotion or how often you need to break the pattern, you might set the alarm for every 15 or 20 minutes, or maybe you'll set it for a half hour or 40 minutes, an hour. And what we're going to do, hi, John, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. What we're going to do as far as breaking the pattern is, if you're in a state that's an undesirable state, we're going to just be a little crazy. And if you've got kids, you could be doing this with the kids too. So let's say you set your alarm, anxiety is something you're wanting to conquer. What you can do when that alarm goes off is just stand up and do a crazy dance. Just do something nuts to break that pattern of emotion. Another thing you could do is sing. Another thing you could do is ask a powerful question. So, our experience, the quality of our experience, is largely dictated by our inner dialogue and the kinds of questions we ask. So, instead of asking, what am I going to do to whatever, something that helps to accelerate your panic or your upset, let's look for questions like, what can I do to feel better right now? Right this minute. What can I do to raise my frequency? What can I do to make a difference? What can I do to